10 News presents Democracy 2012. Your voice, your vote.
With the general election just weeks away, 10 News and the EW Scripps Company are dedicated to providing the information that you need to make informed decisions. Tonight, we are speaking with Congressman Bob Filner, who is running for the mayor of San Diego. Thank you for coming in.
Thanks for doing this. I enjoy Channel 10.
Well, we appreciate it. As mayor, you have to be able to bring people together. And you know, and have already spoken about the fact that critics sometimes say that your personality can be your biggest liability. So tell us how you will work with the council, bring people together, find consensus as mayor.
You know, I have a long history of doing that. I was elected president of the school board when I first ran for office because I brought people together. I had the agenda. I was the go-to guy to get things done. When I was on the city council, I was elected deputy mayor by my colleagues, the majority of which were not in my political party. So they thought I could lead meetings and do things and, you know, lead the council. And in Congress, I was elected chairman of the Veterans Committee. I led the Congress. It brought people together for an increased budget for veterans health care, for getting a GI Bill passed for our young veterans from Iraq and Afghanistan, for ending homelessness amongst veterans. So I have a history of doing that, and I will do this on the city council. We have to get people working together. If you focus on solutions, Kimberly, you can get rid of some of the divisions of party and ideology. Let's say, how are we going to create jobs? How do we raise the quality of education? How do we improve our environment? That's what brings people together.
Nathan Fletcher, despite the fact that you've offered him a job and you hired his political consultant, you or no one else has gotten his endorsement yet. How do you perhaps get his endorsement, which may get some of his voters, or find that moderate middle and get those voters?
Well, he's watching this election, and I think he'll make an endorsement soon. And I feel confident that that our friendship that was built on over the campaign. It's unusual for opponents to become friends and respectful of one another. Usually, you know, the campaigns drive people apart. But I'm confident that the message that we are bringing about neighborhoods and not special interests is really resonating. You know, you guys did a recent poll which showed me widening a lead to 50% to 38%. So I think it showed that you know, 65% of the Fletcher voters and the Dubonis voters were voting for me. So I think we've made that movement toward them.
Let's talk stadium for a minute, but get beyond no public money, because all indications show that there's really no appetite in the community for people to give taxpayer dollars. So let's get beyond that and say, would you try to make something happen? What would you do? Because it's an economic engine in our city.
Well, after last week's loss, I don't want to do anything. No, just kidding. You know, we all love the Chargers. You know, the game day has a special buzz in San Diego. And to be a major league city, you need a major league football team. So I will do everything we can to keep them here. And there have been proposals floated that, for example, allow a stadium to be built without public money, but actually becomes an investment in the future. If Qualcomm, for example, were torn down, it opens up development possibilities in Mission Valley and for a park, for example, for housing for San Diego State. If it can serve as a sports arena, which I would favor, you can get rid of the old sports arena we have in Point Loma area and open up those development possibilities. So you have you have a chance to have an investment which pays more back than the actual stadium itself. So I think we can work with those ideas. I would like Nathan Fletcher to be working with me actually on those ideas. We've talked at length about them. So I'm hopeful that we can keep the Chargers in town.
And you know that people have asked you about what they call an aggressive approach. And you've actually answered publicly and said, I wouldn't do that as mayor. It's what I kind of need to do as what you perceived a position at the beginning of this race, that you needed to do that to get your message across. What is your take to find consensus? What would your approach be? And on top of that, I'll just add, so are you really thinking that it's important that you're perceived as someone that someone would want to have a beer with?
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, character, judgment, likability, they're all factors when you're running for chief executive, whether it's president, governor, mayor, right? So all that is very important. And I think I can do that, and we can bring people together at the table.
Sorry to run out of time. The general election is November 6th. Thank you, Congressman.